So this is a topic I wanted to really talk in a long time. And how does the punishment of hell does even make fucking sense? Let's say what's the average expectancy of life on Earth? Maybe 50 years? I don't know, but let's say you lived for 75 years as a relatively good age to die. 75. And for those 75 years, if you didn't live by God's word, didn't accept Him, you're going to burn for the eternity in life. And there is the argument that God is just. How does that make Him just? For example, if you lived 75 years here in this earth, maybe you didn't even make any crimes, you didn't do anything relatively bad, you know. How does that equal for you to burn the eternity in life? In hell, I mean. Eternity, your whole entire existence from point A to non-stop, you're going to burn in hell. That doesn't even make a fucking sense to me. Bible doesn't even make a sense to me because when God says that He is just, for me, this is not in all the way is just. How and the same works with paradise. If there's no hell, there's no paradise. Why can't we just assume that we're going to get blank? There's nothing going to happen. Because to me, this just feels like a good. This punishment to hell to me feels like a good. Like people try to. Their religion was made to make an obedient people who are scared to, I don't know, do wrong to other people. I'm not saying that you should do it, but it just makes an obedient, obedient person who obeys and who is scared of what's going to happen after. And I don't particularly believe in hell, as it don't make sense at all to me, as well as I don't believe in paradise, so I don't strive for paradise nor I do strive for hell. But it's just so you know people believe it, and when you talk with those people, they can't even make good arguments why. How does that make sense? If God says that He is just, is this just to you? Is this equal? Is this really the punishment that you deserve for living, for example, a relatively good life and burning in hell forever? Doesn't make any fucking sense. It looks like some person just made it up so that higher people could just manipulate with lower people. I'm not saying that God manipulates, I'm saying that people made it so they manipulate with God, in my opinion. They make people scared of chaos. They make people scared to overthrow maybe something. And I just realized that why can't I assume that it's going to be dark? But if there is not going to be darkness, there's going to be hell, and so be it. I don't believe it is there, but because if Father is all loving, if God is all forgiving, if we are His favorite creatures, how can that even be true? And then people say, oh, you didn't follow God, you didn't love Him, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and he's always waiting for you, he's always there. It's I know, to be a religious person, now to live with God can be scary, that you may not go to paradise. But living without God is also in some point scary. Or maybe not, I don't know, but I just want to talk about this hell, this, this hell situation right here. And yeah, for me it doesn't even make sense, not at all. Maybe if somebody has some ideas. But I would I do not I don't believe that it exists, if I'm being honest. To me it seems like a good idea, just to, like, some person made it up, some, for example, some king made it up so that people not going to try to overthrow him, or not try to, you know, not try to be better than him in particular, not try to kill any, not try to, whatever. That's the video I want to make. Maybe I'm going to make more later on, but that's the one I really was, that's the one I really want to put it out there.